What's going on, guys? It is Punt Factor here, bringing you all the Green White Value Town content. And today, I'm going to be playing some games. I am hell-bent on testing Vivien, Champion of the Wilds. So, just to recap, we went from a 4-1 league right into a 3-2 league into an abysmal 1-4. That did not feel the greatest. So, kind of reflected on some of those games, and we have to ask ourselves, why did we lose a lot of those games? And I'm not just going to blame things on draws or mana flooding, which does happen. It's fine. I don't care about that stuff. What I do care about is figuring out why we didn't have game against some of the decks. And I know the obvious answer is, well, Pun Factor, it's because you're playing Green White Value Town. I get it. But moving past that, we are having trouble with flyers. So Arclight Phoenix is just a very aggressive deck, and even if we can deal with a thing in the ice, the Phoenixes fly over us, and we have no way of dealing with them. And also control. I feel like playing everything at instant speed is not good. They have too many answers. They have too many tools. So one thought was, okay, well, why don't I try like a vial, an ether vial, and go that route, and it would kind of morph into a Value Town / Hate Bear style deck where I would use some Flicker Wisps and maybe, a couple other things to kind of like vial in. And that would get around sort of the, let's counter everything. And that would give us a little more game against blue-white control. But still, the problem lies, that doesn't really accelerate us into Collected Company. That doesn't accelerate us into Courser. It kind of just takes away what the deck is all about. So if I'm, willing to go the Ether Vial route, why am I not just playing, green, white, Death and Taxes? I didn't want to do that. I mean, I want to play Value Town. That's just the deck. This is the deck I enjoy playing, and I want to have fun when I'm playing Magic. Like, I have a day job. This isn't my career, and I don't need to win, but I would like to find a way to stay competitive enough. So that brought me back to Vivien. I never really gave this card too much of a shot. I think I played maybe 3 to 4 games with her. She was okay, those games that I played. So she at least gives us an answer to flying creatures. She has great synergy with Knight of the Reliquary. I can plus her on Knight. Knight gets Vigilance, so I can attack with it while still activating it. I can also then block creatures that are flying. And she also provides some nice card advantage in that the down tick allows us to look at the top 3. If we find a creature, we can essentially exile that creature, but play it at any time. And then the biggest, coolest thing is I can play creature spells as though they had flash. So I think I'm going to, we're going to give her a shot here. So just to kind of tell you what I dropped out of the deck, which I don't know if I already did. It is late. I am tired. But I took out my Knight of Autumns, tossed them in the sideboard, and then I dropped down to 1 Collected Company. So we're running a 3-3 split. And onto my sideboard, I went back to sort of my standard hate card style sideboard, where I'm running 2 Stonies, 2 Chokes, 2 Damping Spheres, 2 EEs, 1 Surgical, a couple Worships. I just feel like they're really important. 2 Eidolon or Rhetorics, and my 2 Knight of Autumns now. I enjoyed the Silver Bullet sort of Eldritch Evolution style, but I do think the London Mulligan rule is going to come back, and I think that this style of sideboard helps with that a little more. That's just my opinion. I have no awesome number crunchy BS to go along with it, but alas, that is what I'm going for. So let's just jump into the play lobby. Let's get our feet wet with just some tournament practice. We are looking for Green White Value Town main, Vivien, play. So yeah, man, that last league was just very disheartening. But you have leagues like that. This hand is a definite maul. This hand's okay. So it's a one lander, essentially two. We're able to play a voice on two though, which is nice. We also get a scry. Let's see if we can get a land on top. And we do. We'll definitely keep the Ghost Quarter on top. I don't want to be too picky. And look, we have a Vivien, so we can see how that ends up playing out. And a Coco if we need gas later on. So Shambling Vent for our opponent. Alright. So here we have to decide, do we play Vivien? No. I think we definitely play the voice here. And then next turn we'll play Vivien. We'll probably just plus her, actually. Okay, Scholar. He's going to have to take the path. Unless he wants me to waste the path. Which is possible. So if we draw a land here, how do we want to play this? Yeah, took the path. So we got a tracker. Let's go out and play. Let's go ahead and play Vivien. Let's uptick Vivien onto the voice, and let's go swing. The vigilance and reach, I feel like, is really undervalued. Like, that just feels really nice, being able to swing in with Exalted and then having up a blocker. It just feels good. So ideally we hit another land here soon. If not, we will play out the tracker. Scholar's going to take our company. It's a little unfortunate. Okay. There's a bird. Huh. Let's go ahead and down tick this. There's a knight. Let's just go ahead and swing. Alright. Wasteland Strangler. He's going to give something a -3, -3. He's going to exile one of these. Alright, so what do we play here? Let's play the knight. He'll swing in with Tide Hollow Scholar. You should anyway at Vivien. Swings in at me. I will take it. Thalia, okay. Let's play our bird. Play that out. Let's go ahead and uptick. And then we'll play our tracker on our end step here. We're going to play our tracker right now, I think. Over here. Let's search up a plains. And let's play out our tracker. So voice is back to block whatever comes in. The Thalia at us will definitely go here. Let's definitely go there. Thalia is fine. So we're going to take 4. But we're going to get a 4/4. So now is time, I think, to downtick. That's fair. That's fair. Scavenging ooze. We could uptick Vivien to block the Flicker Wisp and still play the skews and eat a couple things. I think that's probably what we want to do. Let's do that. You know what? Let's keep our Ghost Quarter open. Because we can make the night huge. Actually, probably should have swung there. Because I could have Ghost Quartered one of our lands. All right, so let me think about this. We can get rid of, so 2, 3, 4, so we'll take 6. Let's get rid of the Flicker Wisp. Let's block the Wisp. 2. Is there anything we can block? Okay, so we block the Wisp here. Let's kill Thalia. And I think that's fine. So go there. Go here. That was another line we could have done. We actually could have blocked something with the tracker. Gain some life here. Two, four, so we're taking 6. Down to 8. Okay. Noble. Let's see what Vivien. Okay. That worked out well. So they probably have vials. Let's bring in Night of Autumn. Voice of Resurgence probably just isn't that great. Let's bring in a Worship. A Worship. And that's good. So Vivien was awesome there. Absolutely awesome there. So we have some ramp, we have a Courser, we have a Vivien. We have Path if we have to. This hand is fine. I think it's good. Knight, perfect. Let's go ahead and just fetch up a forest. Play a bird. It's gonna try to get the knight down. Let's hope we can fade a skull. Actually, it doesn't matter. What is this? Strangler? Displacer. That is gonna leave immediately. You know what? I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to path this thing, like, immediately. That is a card that just wrecks us. So let's just get rid of it. Okay. Go ahead and pay for it. I'm glad they ghost quartered themselves. There's a path, which is sweet. How do we want to do this here? We can path this thing. They don't get the land from it. And then let's go ahead and fetch. Snag that. Go there, play out our knight, which is just now huge. 2, 3, 4. Let's see what he plays. Thought not. Okay. He'll probably take Vivien. But in that case, we're definitely going to play out our course. Oh, he took Courser. Vile. Okay. Surprised by that. Worship is awesome. But let's play out... You know, the other cool thing with Vivien is, like... if we get a bird that can actually swing through some jazz, we can give that thing vigilance and still leave it back as a flying blocker, which is pretty cool. I don't know, just something else, you know? Another vial. Flicker Wisp. Thought Not Seer. Okay, so that oh, okay. That's fair. So Dramoka's command is sweet. So 3, 4. We could actually play the excavator plus command. 1, 2, 3. Excavator. Pull out our forest. Actually, I probably should have... pulled out our fetch land. All right. That was awesome, guys. Vivien and Night of Autumn is sweet. Damn, I really liked how that felt in that game. Now I will say, like, to be fair, that matchup isn't one that we're super concerned about, right? Like, I don't think I've lost to that matchup. Maybe like once or twice. I mean, I've played a lot of Value Town, and I've only lost like a couple times, and I do actually think that those losses were just really bad, like mana floods or whatever, and that just happens. But you know, in that game, Vivien felt great. You know, I was able to swing with the knight and hold back defense for, you know, their flyers, and that was cool. Definitely enjoyed it. So hope you guys did as well. Stay tuned. We're going to be playtesting Vivien a ton. This is Punt Factor, bringing you all the green-white Value Town. Until next time, guys.